Okay, conservative life on Mars. This never ceased to amaze me. This is the most important thing this fool has done in his whole life, and he is planning to ride it out to the very last nth degree of this. Of course, I'm talking about Darrell Brooks. Darrell Brooks, or even if the entity further that used to be known as Darrell Brooks, because he refers to himself in third person, being a sovereign citizen, it's just crazy. I think the jig is up. Come in, act like a civilized human being, and get this done and over with. He still chooses to act like a brat at today's pre-sentencing with the judge again, who this judge is going to be more known for how she instructs the law, how she did the law, because she had to practice so much restraint with this clown who just chose to take his last hurrah into a dumpster fire, and not even a flame of glory. He's going into a dumpster fire with all of this. It's just crazy. It's just amazing me how all the legal pundits and folks, and you even have a couple of psychologists weighing in on this craziness. They're not even calling it narcissist anymore. They're actually calling it for what it is, being a spoiled brat and expecting everybody to bend over to your will because you can do this. And you have this judge who is just the utmost of professionalism and what somebody or anybody, male and female, should look up to. But he could not restrain himself, and Darrell Brooks. And the funniest thing to me is that when the judge finally had to put him in the other room again, and this time she did it without any hesitation when he started to cut up again, she was trying to decide on the dates of when she wanted to have sentencing done, because evidently she has a very full calendar. So she went over some things with the prosecution, then she goes over to Darrell. This time he chooses, this little brief instance, he chooses to act civilized, but then he says that he has people, about 20 people, 20 or plus more people are going to want to come in and talk on his behalf at the sentencing. And they're going to be flying in, driving in, they have to get their reservations together, and he just has to contact them and make sure, and it'll be at the last minute before he can actually give her a number, and it's going to take much longer time to orchestrate this than November 15th. Basically, she just told him, look, November 15th and 16th, November 17th, you can be in Milwaukee and go do your business over there, because evidently he still has some more court cases to go through. So that's the end of that. But I just thought the mockery he's trying to do here, the silliness, and I don't expect the judge to be as willing to put up with his silliness, because today she didn't. She kind of immediately put him in the other room in timeout for being silly again. Okay, that's the update on Darrell Brooks. The next time we should be hearing about him will be in 2 weeks on November 15th for the actual sentencing, and this is when everybody's going to be there. Okay, conservative life on Mars, we're living in weird times. Let me know what you think about this. Did you think he acted more civilized this time around, or just the same old shenanigan childishness?